Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the UCF Knights, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Tulane Green Wave. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Tulane's offense is up first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. While their team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. To get it down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Ray moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Spins away from defenders. After second effort, he's brought down. He's past the marker.
What a That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short game.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. Almost a yard on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Going absolutely nowhere. Real loss of the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The offense makes their way up the field for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And he breaks the tackle. Way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaking tackles. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down. The Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to scramble to his left. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down. The Knights pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, it's Barnett. He escapes the pocket. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Look out, room to run here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Returner is tackled down.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Powering through. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down. They're going to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It leads to 2nd down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
Working to the tight end is complete. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. It's a 1st and 10 play.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. What a catch! Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to 24. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Green Wave, as they put 6 more on the board. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's Tulane on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Boom. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Knights.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So at the point, the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to move it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. Gets it out quickly to the left side. He stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. What I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
He's running out of time here. Small with a pass rush, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Thrown quickly, caught in the right spot. And a spin move there before he's tackled. Picks up a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
2nd down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the stop, not before a solid gain that time. With a first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He breaks free. The tackle made him quite the 29-yard line.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Jenkins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's swarmed by the defense.
I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Tries to get it to the running back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaks free in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Yeah, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up. They're scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The pocket breaking down. Down he goes.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Completion makes it second and short. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties and a nickelback or a linebacker walk out, and you can take advantage of it.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Now, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Quick throw, the catch is made. The step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel the rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Traveling for a sack. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, that's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Trying for the touchdown. He'll test the left side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
He's swarmed by the defense.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defensive tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And they will try out the field goal team here. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24 with coverage.
UCF offense will take over first and 10.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, UCF.
So the offense looking to be efficient here, not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier heads out of bounds. The pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, UCF.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. They'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the UCF offense will take over.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He shreds the tackle. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, but the gain runs the ball up to the 36. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And the single back takes the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Second down coming up.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Tackle quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Third and short here in this playoff. That's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. He's looking for the end zone. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage C gets the return to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Ball handed off. Jukes to get free. As the first down is still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, good push up front here. This back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Mitchell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Turner. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The pass is caught. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. And the quarterback keeps it here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. On a huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Grab behind the line. It's Mitchell. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the return and heads out of bounds. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
2nd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He gets loose. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Knights.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
UCF 31, Tulane 13.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets him to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. The first play of the drive now at 25. Quick pass, the catch is made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
He keeps it himself. He is stuffed at the line. It's fourth down.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but don't push it all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
To the 32, and the UCF offense will take over.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive now. We'll start from the 32. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Hand off to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Back to pass. It's Barnett. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And it's UCF in the lead, Colonel. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off to the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Picks up 1. Second down coming up.
Offense operating from the pistol. Receiver in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The Knights come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Third down coming up.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The receiver makes the grab. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
A risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Play action, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tulane.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the UCF offense will take
For
over.
the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Makes a quick catch. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Running back carries ball. Gain of 1. Brings up second down.
Okay, set. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Knights pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle up near midfield, 48. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's second down here. Grinding away on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Looking right. This one caught. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, UCF. This offense cannot be. Simple throw, all yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 for the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold down. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Ashley. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
For the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Yep, back scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. That's how you finish a play.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ashley. In the clear at the 25. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Touchdown, UCF. And the route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but this big passing game has produced a chunk play.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The guys up runner line up. It's 1st down.
Another 1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Wide open downfield.
The first
Hit him up for 1st down yardage.
on the out route.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown. Green Wave. Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good.
Kick is good. That makes the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
34.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
UCF offense will take over.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Breaks free. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker.
Tackle out play at the 26-yard line.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Barnett. The tight end has got it. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. A really entertaining one. It was 1-1 to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah. ViiSionary Gaming TV. Man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Next round. Y'all know how it goes. Stay cool, stay focused, stay visionary.